Welcome back to the Wheeling Newspaper Sports Blog, Week 4. Again, I'm Shawn, Rine, the sports editor of the papers here. As you can see, we've got new digs, but the premise is the same. You're not going to find me talking about cooking or business and finance. It's all sports here. So this week's topic, let's get to it. We're going to talk about the NFL Combine and why we watch it. First of all, I watch it, at least periodically. I don't sit and watch it for hours, but to me, it's kind of like college football recruiting. You know, we'll sit and watch hours of it to find out who has the top classes when we know teams like Florida, Notre Dame, Ohio State, those guys are going to get the top class every year. But what's interesting about that, and it's kind of to my point here, is that Notre Dame for the last 5 years or so has had a top 10 class, yet has not been able to do anything with those players. What happens in a situation like that? The coach gets fired. But could it be possibly that we put too much stock in what these people are saying? You know, it had to be the coach. It couldn't have been the players. Maybe too much was thought of those players. Maybe they never lived up to the hype. Depending upon who you believe, you'll get a different answer. It's similar with the Combine. 5 or 6 guys on the NFL Network will sit and break down somebody's 40 time or his bench press or his vertical jump. Is it just me, or does that have nothing to do with football? You know, what is this guy going to do in the fourth quarter of a playoff game on 4th and 5? Because of his vertical leap, is he going to leap somebody? You know, let's say he can bench press 250 pounds 30 times. Is he going to bench press somebody? No. What this Combine does not measure is heart and determination, which when you're looking for a football player, at least for me, that would be the number one thing. In America, for some reason, we have this fascination with somebody has to be the best at everything. I don't know why. I get into those debates myself. Can't we just let these kids, and that's what they are, they're kids. Obviously, they're beginning into manhood, but they're still kids. Can't we just let these kids prove themselves on the field? I mean, do we have to break down every little thing they do? To me, it's just the NFL's way of keeping us interested. The NFL is no longer a 16-game schedule. It's a year-round thing. So what they do, the Super Bowl has been over for roughly a month. So now they hit you with the Combine this month, leading up to the draft in April. After April, we have OTAs, and then we get into training camp. It's a year-round business. It's all about the money. Why do we watch? I don't know. You watch, I watch. I'm not sure why I watch, but I do. And maybe that's the allure of the whole thing. The NFL Network, and the NFL in particular, is counting on people who can't get enough sports tuning in. Luckily, we don't have to pay for it because just about everywhere around here, at least, the NFL Network is part of the regular package. That's enough for my soapbox today. But speaking of the Combine, one thing before I go. Congratulations to Martins Ferry native Chad Brinker, who was recently named a scout for the Green Bay Packers. Congratulations, Chad. Until next time, take care.